Hey guys, welcome to my channel Hammonds Hobbies, where we talk about collectibles, hobbies and other interests of mine. And today we're going to be discussing this Formula One Grid 1992 box set, which I've just received today. Before we get into that though, I have just gone and seen the brand new Ghostbuster movie, Ghostbusters Afterlife. It was really weird because Ghostbusters, the original one, was the first film I ever saw at the cinema with my mum, and obviously 25-30 years later I was taking my kids to see this new Ghostbusters movie. So I don't know, it plucked at my heartstrings already. And so anyway, if any of you out there have watched the new Ghostbusters movie, please comment down below what you made of the movie and what you thought of it. That's one interest of mine, but today we're talking about Formula One stuff. So let's get right into today's video. Before we get into it, guys, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that's been smashing up the like button and to everyone that obviously subscribes. I don't want it to stop there though. Please, if you like this content, it really helps the channel grow. So if you're watching this video, actually I quite like this guy or I like what he's talking about, please smash up that like button. And if you're new to this channel and you've never seen my videos before, I pump out videos a couple times a week, every week. So make sure you click subscribe, tick the little bell notification, and you'll be notified when I upload my next video. So today we're talking about this. This is the Grid 1992 Formula One racing card set, the Premier Edition. It's a 200 card collector's set. So what that means is quite unusual, because obviously in the world of collecting cards, usually you have to buy booster packs, booster boxes, and you have to, just pure luck, have to pull all the cards to get the complete set, which is what I've been doing with a lot of the Topps products. But this box here actually contains all 200 cards from this set. So this has got card number 1 all the way through to card 200. That's it. Complete set, done and dusted. Very unusual product, especially in the collectible card world. But then this was 28, 29 years ago. So the reason I bought this box, and I'm not going to open it up on today's video, so I'm sorry to disappoint any of you that are watching this that are like, what's inside? I will be getting one of these, but I'll be getting like a battered one. The reason I don't want to open this particular one up is because I've been looking for these now for about, I would say about 8 months to a year almost. And all the ones I see on eBay are battered, the boxes are all dented in, they're chipped, they're scuffed, and a lot of people just rip it open. They open the sleeve up and then inside is all 200 cards. You have 100 one side and 100 the other side. They pull the Michael Schumacher card out, put all the rest of them back, put the sleeve back over, and they try and sell it as a almost sealed brand new box, which obviously it's not. But this one is actually factory sealed, so it's got its seal all the way around the edge, so it's never been opened up, fingers crossed. So yeah, I was really interested. Plus the actual box itself, it looks immaculate. So this has been the best condition one of these boxes I've ever seen for sale. And it was actually just someone on Facebook was selling it. It wasn't actually anyone on eBay. I want to give him a shout out, but I can't remember his name. I think it was like Ryan's Collectible Football Cards. I'm so sorry. But yeah, he sold me this, and these usually go on eBay for about 200 to 250. But like I say, a lot of them are opened. So in my eyes, this is worth more. But I actually ended up paying, I think I paid 200 for it, but I had some money left in my PayPal for something. So it worked out for me. I paid about 180 for it. So, you know, I was really happy with that. Because it's such a nice collector's set to have. Now, obviously, I do want to open it up. Oddly enough, I want to open it up not just for the Michael Schumacher card, but there's some other cards in here that might interest people. So there's Martin Brundle's in here. I think is that Christian Horner on the front there? Looks like Christian Horner. So it's got like some of the prominent people that are in F1 now, but obviously when they were in their racing days or engineering days, team boss days, obviously 20, 30 years ago. So I actually want to open these up more for that rather than just the Michael Schumacher card. The Michael Schumacher card is a nice looking card though, to be fair. Now, the reason why a lot of people are pulling that one out and just keeping selling the rest is because to the rest of the cards are no interest to anyone. But the Michael Schumacher card, if you get it PSA graded, if it comes back a 10, is selling for about $3,000. Which I believe that was last sale was a little while ago, so it may be more than that now. But most of them are PSA 8s or 9s, so it'd be interesting. This factory sealed box here, I wonder how what grade the Michael Schumacher would come back in this. But I guess we'll never know because I don't plan on opening it ever. So yeah, I'm going to get another one of these boxes, one that I don't really care about opening, like a dented one or a scuffed one, or one where they've taken the Michael Schumacher out, and then we'll open it up and we'll have a little conversation about it on this video. So that got me thinking, is this the very first F1 collectible card set in existence? Obviously Topps came out last year, the very first set that actually came out, and I know a lot of people talk about the Topps Chrome, but the very first set that actually came out, because I remember, is the Topps Turbo Attacks 2020, and at the same time they brought out the Topps Sticker Collection 2020, which I've got complete sets of both, and I've got the sealed products of both. A lot of people would consider them the first ones, but this one came out in 1992, so 21 years ago. So it got me thinking, I wonder if there was any sets before that. Was there any F1 collectible cards? Now, I've been doing some research online. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So I found this website. It's called 137pm.com. And they talk about like the most popular cards from the top series, which ones to look out for. So you got this beautiful orange sapphire Lewis Hamilton card here, which they say was worth $12,258. But this article was written, I don't know if they've written a date here, but this article was written June 17th. So these prices are completely out of whack now. That would sell for a lot more now. Then we've got the gold Lewis Hamilton. I think that goes for about $12,000 now, and they're saying that one's worth $7,600. Another beautiful card. Then we've got Max in the red refractor 1 out of 5. They're saying $7,500. But if we go down, there's some older ones here, which this is in 1986. So this is before this set that I've got today. And this is a sticker, I believe, 1986 Ayrton Senna Panini Supersport Italian Lotus rookie card, PSA 9. Now, there haven't actually been any PSA 10, so if someone got a PSA 10 of this, but it's very unlikely nowadays because this set is very difficult to get hold of as it is. But this set isn't actually an F1 set as such. This is from a set of sports personalities. So it had included in there people from football, cricket, tennis and stuff like that. And one of the people in it was Ayrton Senna, being an F1 personality. And that seems to be a common theme actually. If we go down further, so we've got the Lewis Hamilton, what they consider the Lewis Hamilton rookie card. I've got one of them but not PSA graded. This one here, this is from A Question of Sport UK Portrait PSA 9. So this is another set, again, not F1 specifically aimed. It's just that Ayrton Senna, they featured on a Question of Sport series, which is a TV series actually in the UK where celebrities go on there and they answer questions to do with different sports. I don't know if Ayrton Senna actually featured on there and if it was ever televised at that time. I don't know how long it's been going for, but they actually released a sort of sticker card set where you could it had all different personalities that had featured in that series, A Question of Sport. Again, I don't think there's any or very few PSA 10s of this. So it'd be interested to get one of these cards. So, and then it talks about the Destiny cards. Actually, the Destiny cards came out before the Chrome, but it's funny that people consider the Chrome the first set, but it's not. And then there's the Michael Schumacher card that's in the set that I've got. Eee. So according to this, it says here 1992 Michael Schumacher grid number 51 PSA 10. There are a few of these in PSA 10, so you can get them. It's saying here that this is worth $1,557. That's double that now, I think, due to the popularity of the F1 card set. And that's it. I didn't find any other complete sets of F1 cards or stickers that were specifically aimed at F1 as such. It just seems like there's a few series where there's personalities from F1 featured on that set. So I had a little look back at what I've got, and the things that I came up with. Obviously, we've just bought this grid 1992 set, so that's the oldest set that I own. The only other sets that I have is these cigarette pack cards. So back in the day when everyone smoked and it was the cool thing to do, cigarette packs used to have these little cards inside them that you could actually collect, I suppose. It was the first collectible of F1, and this was specifically aimed at F1, and it featured sort of like different highlights from different years. So like, to give you an idea, this one is from 1991, and at the bottom it says wet wet wet, and there's one for each year going all the way up to 2000s. Now obviously, me being 30 years old, 36 I think now, 2000s was sort of like the age where I started getting into Formula One. So to me, this is the most iconic sort of like looking F1 cars, because that was what was there when I was little. I started watching F1 when I was between 8 and 10, so that would have been about 27 years ago. So yeah, and we're in 2021, so yeah, this sort of era, sort of 1995 onwards, is when I started watching F1. So this is what I'm used to the cars looking like, and I love this one. Being a McLaren fan, I believe that's David Coulthard in the McLaren. So that says 1999 at the top, and it says Silver Star. So these are a really cool set. I actually picked this up off someone called Adam, who's quite prominent in the Facebook Formula One groups. I bought a whole collection off him, and he sold me this. I can't remember what he sold me them for. I think he said like 10 or 20 quid, I can't remember. But I just really love them. I think they look really retro, look really cool, and they're in mint condition. So maybe I should send these off to get graded, I don't know, because some of the artworks look amazing. So yeah, I've got that. And then the only other things that I can think of that are maybe a bit older is Turbo. The only other things you can get is I've got these Grand Prix Heroes. Now this set came out quite recently. This came out in 2020 or 2021. But they do top trumps for F1, like going back over the years. I haven't come across any myself, but I know that you can get hold of them. A lot of people are taking them out now and getting them graded, because obviously collectible cards in F1 are becoming quite popular. So yeah, top trumps, obviously those cigarette packs, the 1992 grid sets, these all came out before. Obviously for, say, Americans, obviously top trumps is the way that they would have got into collecting and getting to know F1 characters, F1 the sport. So that will always be their first exposure to F1. But obviously there are products out there that you can buy, and I'd love to hear from any of you. Obviously I'm new to collecting F1, I've only been doing it for a year or so. So if you know of any earlier sets that I can complete and collect, comment down below or ping me a message. I'd love to hear from you. But I just thought we'd have a conversation about, you know, what was the very first collectible F1 set, not just like one particular character, but actually a set of cards or stickers that were just aimed at F1, and that's it, no other sport. I believe, from the research I've done, I believe that to be the 1992 grid set. So this, to me, will obviously, as it stands at the minute, unless obviously I do more research or one of you tell me otherwise, this is the very first collectible F1 themed car set, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm really glad that I managed to get a sealed version of this. I'm going to get another one, like I said, that I can open up and we can go through and enjoy together. So that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts, love to hear your opinions. Comment down below. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Something else as a side note that I am thinking of doing is maybe doing like a live stream. I wouldn't be able to do it on YouTube because I can't do live videos because I need 1,000 followers for that. But I was thinking about on the F1 Facebook groups doing like I don't know, like a live stream of me watching and reacting to the final race this year, because I believe that whatever happens, whatever combination happens in the next two, we've got a race tomorrow which is in Qatar, and then there'll be 2 more races. Whatever combination happens, it's going to go down to the wire. So I thought, rather than sitting there watching it on my own, maybe I'll watch it here with you guys on the Facebook group. So the Facebook groups that I'm on are the F1 collectible card set on F1. I may go live on there. I'll speak to the owners of it and say, look, can I do a live stream? Might go on for a couple of hours. I don't know what the quality will be like. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it showing the video, because obviously then you get copyright laws, but I'd like the video on show, or at least you can hear it in the background so we all know what I'm reacting to. I don't know, there's something that I'm thinking about. If you'd like to do something like that or join in with me and we can watch it together, let me know, get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. But that's it from me, guys. I'm going to end it there, and I hope you've enjoyed that episode today. Something slightly different, rather than just showing off Topps cards. And we are waiting for the new set to come out, the 2021 version of Chrome and Sapphire. I don't know when they're going to come out. It looks like now it's going to be probably in 2022. In 2022, the 2021 set hopefully will get released. So yeah, that'll I don't know how they're doing that, but anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash up the like button and also click subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video from Hammonds Hobbies. Cheers guys, bye.